So nothing really happening is a little bit. This is the definition of free farming. You're free farming here.
Definitely.
Um,
Feeling good.
so this is something
Feeling
that
good.
you really want to take leverage from. This is a huge event. Nice, good job. You guys killed him. We watched that.
Yeah.
Good job. Good farming. So you now got the omelet at like minute 9. Something from the query now. I can see that. You got the omelet. Okay. Killed him
Again.
again. Very good. You killed him again.
So now I feel like, yeah, should be okay.
So let's see if you can do something really significant that is game changing in this game with your first item choice. Okay, that's something that I
Nope.
want to show you. And actually, I want to see myself how the game is because I don't know. This is my first time watching this game as well, so I want to watch. But the point is, it has to do something. It really has to. This if it does something, that is where you can feel that oh I got the fucking I nailed it. I got the fucking this
Okay.
I do not regret this item because it did something. There should be something solid evidence as we are watching it back. So let's watch it. Okay, very good. Killed him. Uh, okay, so the same thing. How farmed is anti-mage? If I have to ask you, we don't know, right?
No, I think I've checked, but it was like because no, I didn't check actually. I'm checking later. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
just assuming he's way lower level since he's been trilating. But that's all. I'm feeling just good right now
and okay,
without
so
any evidence to
yeah,
back it up.
the reason I'm asking is if you had checked anti-mage. So if you did this, if you simply did click 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 and oh there's anti-mage in the map. If you did this right, um,
Yeah,
I can make a decision as left. So
yeah,
I just killed Beastmaster like 3 times in a row, right?
yeah,
Like, so he's
yeah,
totally fucked up. Um,
yeah,
I can, and you're level 11, so this is a lot. Like you're really strong with the omelet, like very strong with
yeah.
the base whiz. Seeing that you're level 11 lifestealer, and seeing that this fucking guy is level 7,
Yeah.
what can he do against you as level 7 anti-mage against you with this item, this
Thing.
level? What can he do?
Nothing.
Nothing, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, so if you
But I
TP
feel
to
like,
okay,
yeah,
top, yeah.
sorry. No, I just, you're right. I just feel like I cannot do nothing either. Like if we go there, we'll just manage to have last hits and stuff, and that's it. I can really harass him. I can really, like, I don't know. I feel like with his blink, he's kind of safe.
So, okay, so you TP to here. Okay,
Yeah,
you imagine your situation. You TP to here. It's level 7.
yeah,
You're walking toward him.
yeah,
Um, you hit him once. Let's say you
yeah.
hit him once, right? You have how much damage? Like over 100, right?
100, yeah,
Yeah. You hit him once. You hit him twice. Anti-mage HP will go down below 50, right?
yeah,
He's level
yeah, that's
7.
right.
He's level 7. You're level 11
Yeah,
with this item. What does he
yeah.
have? Fucking nothing, right?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Just a blink.
You just go toward it. You hit him twice. He's gonna lose this much HP by one shot. This much. Watch my
Yeah,
mouse cursor. He's gonna lose this much HP,
that's
this
true.
much HP, and like he will have to blink backward, right?
Yeah.
What happens if you blink backward?
Like what my thought process was he's gonna when he sees me coming, he's just gonna blink back without even trying to trade and he's gonna TP top.
Yes,
So we're
that
just gonna trade 2Ps.
yeah. So he's gonna run away. That's something we can agree upon,
Yeah,
right? He's gonna run away.
definitely.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
TP to here. He will hide in
yeah,
jungle, whatever. Um,
yeah.
then what happens? You're here. Oracle is alone. You're here with Timbersaw and take his. What happens? You keep
Oh,
pushing the
oh,
lane.
oh.
What happens?
Yeah, I can take the tower,
Yeah,
definitely.
you take the tower, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Is this
That's for
tower
sure.
important for anti-mage?
All right. This is another thing that's not very clear to me.
Okay, go on.
Like, how can I say? I know that, yeah, taking towers definitely opens up the map, that it can
Yes.
allow me to control more resources on the map. That's a fact, and I'm okay with it. But I don't know how valuable is a tower compared to another, depending on the game.
Okay.
So that's like I could like for me, the best thing would be just to how can I say that? Assert my dominance on the lane, push it. I have like a catapult, take the T1 off lane, then go to the enemy safe lane. So that way I'm thinking like he has nowhere to go. Like even if he's TP stop, he's not safe. If he stays bot, he's not safe. If he jungles, I'm gonna roam there and eventually get him. So for me, I'm like more putting more how can I say that or importance on the T1 off lane than on the T1 safe.
So
Yeah, this is
okay. So you're saying this tower is more important for anti-mage.
like right now in this game, I'm like, yeah, if I take this tower, then
Okay.
go bot and do the same, that way his game is destroyed. That's my process. And I'm like, if I go right now, he's just gonna TP top and just farm, and that's it. And I
You,
haven't accomplished nothing.
okay. Okay. So you're right. Like taking this tower, it matters. This tower is protecting this jungle camp, right?
Yeah,
So the answer I was looking for was this.
yeah,
Okay. Anti-mage. He wants to get better free, right?
yeah.
Is he a strong laner?
Nope.
He's not. So, are you strong?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much so.
So you see, you're strong laner. He's not strong. What do you do?
Yeah, I go to his lane.
Yes, you go to him and you harass him, you bully him, force him out of the lane, right? Because this is exactly the spot anti-mage wants to farm. This is like his comfort zone. If nobody is bothering him, he doesn't have to go jungle, right? He doesn't have to rotate the lane. He doesn't have to do anything. Anti-mage will just sit in here and just farm rather comfortably. It's like comfort zone. He's like, oh, I have no ganking potential. Like nobody's really forcing me anything. So just try to imagine that you are playing anti-mage. Can you appreciate this situation? Can you appreciate like you're anti-mage? You're getting close to Battlefield. You're about to purchase the Void Stone, and Oracle is now guarding me. Timbersaw is here. Tech is here, but really not doing anything unless you jump, unless you like walk toward.
Go there.
Jump into his mind.
Yeah, he's feeling good.
He's feeling really good, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And if Lifestealer comes in, as we agreed, he'll have to go run away. And if you're here, so you making the rotation actually should happen much earlier. But the only reason I stop here right now because you actually did something. You killed Beast Smasher like 3 times, so that's really good. It made you level. It made you to level 11. So this is something you did a lot. It's all your item. This is the right. If this was a template of the game, I would have said very good job getting this item because this item got you killed. Made you to kill Beast Smasher 3 times. Essentially, it did it right. You were stronger. So good.
That's my.
Yeah. So from here, it's really important. So. You know how, like I said about getting Midas and Radiance would have been my first choice. But if this was a game, if I was in this game, I am still confident I can win this game with this automation. I would have said, "This, you're good. You're in a really good spot." If you had made the rotation to the bottom, like right now, right?
Yeah.
So I get it that you want to push this lane with your catapult right now. It's gonna be a hard decision. So maybe what I would have done is just keep pushing. But first of all, you should have clicked here and known what's going on and plan out your next move. What I've done exactly is push here, keep pushing, turn on my omelets. I can deal more damage. There's a catapult. You have ultimate. You'll be keep hitting this tower. The creep base. Let me show you. The creep base is about to push in. What should be your move? Use your ultimate. Kill these creeps right away with the AOE and the stuff. Like kill them right away. We have a catapult, right? Like this is so huge, right? You save a lot of time by popping your. So what I'm saying, I'm not saying that you have to, but it can be your option. So I'm trying to emphasize how important it is to not to lose this tempo, not to lose this momentum you have right now. So push this wave as soon as you fast, whatever you have, and the catapult. So let's watch this twice. You're even tanking this tower, so very good.
Yeah.
It goes down really fast, right? And right now, right here, TP to bottom like right away. Hide in the tree and TP to the bottom. And I can do it. I would have done it. I know it because I would have planned it beforehand, right? I would have gained the information by clicking him. I would have known exactly what's going on. And more important, this is something we haven't talked to the end. This tower is really important for anti-mage. The reason is, if he doesn't have this tower, right? If this tower is gone, let's say this tower is gone, can he farm this camp?
No.
He can't, right?
Nope.
He just can't. And the reason is?
He has no help close by. Like, no one can TP save him, whatever. He's alone in the dark.
He has no vision.
Yeah.
Can he farm safely here?
Maybe.
Maybe, right? If the enemy team were to slow gank him, If the enemy team were to smoke gank him, let's say, I mean, you guys have no
Definitely.
fucking stun, but let's say punch, let us punch and stun
Yeah.
him. He will die.
Yeah.
So this is a spot that, yes,
Definitely.
anti-mates can farm, but not that safely without this
Not
tower.
that safe.
Yeah, he will
That's
he will
true.
he will be pressured, and the enemy team will have to worry about whether the enemy team warded here. So this
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
not become a safe spot. So
No.
what anti-mace has
Okay.
to do once he lost his tower is he is forced to make a rotation. He has to TP to top
Oh.
tower, and
Okay.
even if he TP to top tower, if you guys make the rotation to top tower, what do you think anti-mace is gonna do? He has to go back to his jungle, right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can't go anywhere. So this is how you pressure the carry. This is how you punish the enemy team's carry. You don't have to kill him.
Okay.
Make him work hard.
Oh.
But what
Okay.
you're doing here right now is you guys are not doing anything to pressure him. Well, I'm
No.
glad, thank God Tinker is not pressuring, but this shouldn't be Willie Tinker's job, right? If
Yeah.
you were here,
Yeah.
if Lifestealer was here, you are now capable of not only pressuring him, but you right click really hard, this damage, you will take this tower right away. You can tank this tower. And we saw how much damage you were doing to this tower, right? Like you were really strong.
Yes.
So whenever you
You're
are
right.
strong enough to take down the tier 1 towers in this meta, I don't even want to say in this, it's gonna be forever. You have to take down
Yeah.
the towers. When you
Yes.
can, when you're
That's
capable
true.
of doing it, yes.
Yeah.
Do it right now. Do it right
I-
away. That should be your like
Okay.
primary objective. Does that make sense to you?
Okay. Yes, it does. It reminds me of that. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Tough choices, actually. Like everything, you made everything pretty clear, but still, like if you go back maybe 2 minutes, I would still don't know what to do. Like if it were you, would you still like take the T1 off lane? I'm sorry, yeah, 2 minutes was a bit too much maybe, but like you remember when we just talked about should I push the T1 off lane or rotate to
Yeah.
the NV safe lane and just pressure him? Like what would you have done?
Okay.
Like
So yeah, I'll try myself to be in your perspective. So I think the best time would be around here because this is where you got the omelet, right? So usually when you get
yeah,
your first item, like your first core item, this is where you usually can make the move and expect something to happen. So let's say you pick the omelet here. You pick the omelet. It's like
yeah,
minute 9:30. Beastmaster is still here. You have the omelet, so you're not scared of it anymore. You now are confident. Like your body language is telling, "Oh, I can solo kill you," right?
yeah,
The rage, I have the ultimate. So I think you killed him here. You have an ultimate, so if you ultimate here right
yeah,
away, he's dead. Very good. You killed him, right?
yeah.
Um,
Feeling good.
so from here, you have 2 kills, and we know that you killed him one more time. But let's say, just imagine a situation. This is me playing at Lifestealer, right? This is
Mm,
if this was me. Yes, I would have TP to bottom right away. Yes. The reason is it's minute 10, right?
yeah.
What happens at minute 10?
Runes.
Yes.
Yeah.
One more.
Like there are runes plus creeps. You mean? Oh, catapult. Sorry,
Yes.
man.
Catapult,
Sorry,
right?
sorry. My
Catapult.
bad. Yep.
So
Okay.
if you want to time it perfectly, so if you're planning that I want to be here by the time catapult is around here, you can be
I should.
what could have been going through your mind is, oh, I can push this wave really fast by just right clicking them down, like right click, right click. I don't care about him. Hurts me, cannot kill me, beast smashes aside. I'm gonna be right clicking them really hard, clear this script right away. Well, of course, you want to
Yeah.
push faster. You want to kill a range script first. You're out of kills first.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And then TP to your right away by the time catapult is around here. That is definitely doable, right? They now
Yeah,
just spawn
definitely.
in, and you have a free wave.
10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to be greedy, after pushing this wave, your wave is
I
gonna
go.
be around here. And can you
Yeah.
farm this large camp? Yes, right?
I could. Yeah.
Yeah, you can kill them and then TP to top, TP to bottom. So that way you
Okay.
you got a free wave, and you farm the jungle camp. So you would have been like level 10 and a half, closer to 11. So like that's a lot, right?
Yeah, man.
That's how you
Yeah.
become efficient at farming. This is how like
Yeah, man.
BSJ and whatever, like a lot of like
Yeah.
brilliant players, they go, oh, you have to have better farming patterns. This is exactly what it is. Like being a little bit
Yeah.
more meticulous and a little bit more focused, right? Just paying attention
Yeah,
to
yeah,
small things. This is how you do it. Does it make sense to you?
Makes sense. Well, it makes a lot of sense, man.
Yes.
Thanks for the explanation. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
great.
let's imagine a situation again. Let's say you push, so you're not waiting, right? You're not like trying to deny
Doing shit.
or just like
Yep,
hold the
yep.
equilibrium. But this is not necessary, right? You don't really want to deny anything. You want to push the tower because,
Yeah.
like I said, if we push the tower, Oracle's gonna be trapped here, right? Oracle's gonna be temporarily trapped here because
Yeah, yeah.
maybe pushing in, he wants to stay here. So you don't really want to deny them. You don't push them as fast.
No.
So you're now, we can see. I want you to see this. You making the wrong decision. You're now like,
Oh,
oh, I want to
honestly,
push the. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I even think like during this time in the game, my mind is just blank. Nothing is
Yeah,
happening in
yeah,
my brain. I'm
yes.
just autopilot.
Yeah, and that happens a lot. And if you're ever having that problem again in the future, like what I want you to do is watch the replay right away. I want you to
Okay.
remember the moment, and whether you win or not, watch the replay and try to think about what you could have done. And very easier, like very obvious one most of the time is thinking about whether you could have rotated to the middle, rotate to the
Yeah.
bottom, and see if anything can happen. If you can visualize
Okay.
something. So okay,
Okay.
this is where catapult is here, right? Let's say
Yeah.
you were here. Again, anti-mage is level 7, you're level
Yeah.
10, right?
Yeah.
And I saw you buying something, you bought like mango. But if you do TP here, you can use a shot shop and you can probably finish, you can finish
Yeah.
like Facebook, whatever. You can get something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
not a good spot, so maybe you should have used bought item here and then TP to bottom. So I think that would be the
Yeah.
perfect move. Um,
Okay.
Can you see anti-mage getting fucked up by you at this stage? Level 10,
Yeah. Yeah.
level
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. Yeah.
You pop the
No
rage,
problem.
anti-mage mana break does not go through BKB, so he
Of
deals
course.
0 damage, and you hit it
Of
one
course.
time, like he lost 200 HP. It's like he's
Of course.
fucked up, right? And
Of
with the
course.
with the catapult, as long as you're tanking a little bit more, like this
Yeah.
tower will be gone in like 5 seconds, right? If they don't have
Yeah.
fortification.
Yep.
Okay, so let's say you got this
Yep.
tower.
Yep.
Let's say you got this tower, right? And that means a space to Beastmaster,
Yes.
correct? And if this
Yeah,
guy is
that's
not
true.
stupid, seeing that Lifestealer is not here, seeing that he has his own catapult,
Yeah.
he
He's
will
gonna
push.
push
Yes.
trade.
So
Yeah.
let's compare the opportunity cost. Are you happy with
Oh.
that trade?
Oh, of course.
And the
Like
reason
my
is, yeah,
like I mean, it's dumb. I'm sorry, but like I'm just feeling like I don't need it. And if I want to be jungling my camps, like the one near my T1, even though the T1 is dead, it's okay. I feel like we're just gonna ward and I'm not gonna die. Like unless there is this master plus maybe 2 other people, I'm not gonna be threatened. I don't know if it's a good thing, and the anti-mage game is ruined if he loses his T1 compared to mine. Like for me, the laning stage is over, something like that. That's my thoughts. Sorry.
exactly. Yeah, you nailed it at the last part. The laning stage is over for you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
over.
yeah.
You don't need to maintain the laning room
No,
anymore, right?
no,
You
no,
can
no.
go anywhere, and with this item and combine with, you'll
Yeah,
get phase boost or power turn. You'll even get
yeah.
magic one if you want to. So you can get bracer because you do not want to have the empty inventory slot. You want to utilize every spell.
Oh,
So
okay.
you will get like, all the stats item, right? Whatever that works out for you. But what I'm saying
Okay.
is, you now have the killing potential. This is where you
Yeah,
power spiked. You
yeah,
actually power spiked, right?
yeah. Agreed.
This tower is gone. Anti-mages will have to roam around the map like a crazy dog chasing
Yeah,
after whatever. He will struggle to find the space to farm. And
yeah,
you will standing here and you have a lot of options. After taking the tower, you can farm jungle. You
yeah,
can go here, keep pushing. If you
yeah.
happen to be here, fighting under the tier 2 tower, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think enemy team is going to do?
Ooh. I feel like in my bracket, people tend to not defend like the T2s on the side lanes
Okay.
because they find it hard to defend.
So if you take
Weird
down the tier 2
positioning.
tower, okay, so let's
Yeah,
say the enemy, you just mentioned, so I think you're right. If you think the tendency of 3K players in your bracket is not defending tier 2, I think you're probably right. So let's say they
yeah,
don't defend it. Can
yeah.
you take down tier 2?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Free tower, I
Yes.
would be happy
Yes.
about it.
Is free tower something that your team can appreciate?
Of course.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah,
my perspective is if you take down tier 2 tower at like so it's not minute 10, and let's say you take this tower by minute 11:30, that
yeah.
should be reasonable enough. And by
Reasonable.
minute 12, you're purging tier 2 tower. And let's
Yes.
say by minute 13 and a half, you have taken down this tower because enemy team did not fucking bother to defend anything,
Yeah,
right? So this tower is gone, this tower is gone, you lost this tower,
Yeah.
enemy team may be pressuring this tower or not, but I don't think they can because Tinker is here. If this tower is gone, what I visualize is you fucking won the game. Like, this is too much. Losing tier 2 towers at minute 13, minute 14, that's huge.
Okay.
Doesn't okay. Do I have to explain to you why? Isn't that obvious?
Like, yeah, I see, like, how can I say that? It's kind of obvious in the sense that they won't have access to their camps. Like, it's going to be hard. You know,
Yes,
they'll be threatened
this
by
camp
everything.
belongs to you now, right? This camp belongs to your
Yeah,
team. All the camp.
sure,
Yes.
sure. But
So
like, I don't know if we have like in my bracket the how can I say that? The, we are like strict enough as to apply the pressure according to the objectives we took. I don't know. I mean, it's maybe hard, but I feel like if I take the T2, then I'm going, yeah, I picked this tower, then I go back top for whatever reason. Then I feel like Anti-Mage is going to have safe time in his safe lane, in his jungle, sorry, because no one is going to be pressuring him that much. But that's, anyway, I should still do it. You know, even though people don't take advantage of it, I should do the right thing. Anyway, I think.
yes, so we made it very clear that this camp now belongs to you, your team, and teammates
Yeah,
will
yeah,
be focusing
yeah,
around watchman cursor around minimap right here, right? This
yeah,
is the spot where teammates want to
yeah,
farm, and this is around
yeah,
where your tier 2 tower is, your shrine is here, so teammates
definitely.
farms will be restricted to here. Here, this is dangerous
Yeah,
one. Even this
yeah,
one is dangerous. Not
definitely,
this safe against Pudge. Here,
definitely.
here, and even here. Without this tier 2 tower here, this doesn't feel safe. Like your team can be
You're
warding
true.
here. It's like
Okay, man.
yeah, it's beyond our thoughts how then it changes anti-mage's game plan. Taking this tower will affect his game. Okay, and one more thing. Let's say the enemy team were to defend this tower and you failed to push because enemy team were
Yeah.
holding it off. What happens to Tinker? While you guys are
Uh,
pushing tier 2 tower with
yeah,
Tekis and Timbersaw and possibly Putch here,
yeah.
what happens to Tinker all the time? While you guys are fighting, the enemy team is here, what happens to Tinker?
Like, I hope he's gonna have some space to
Yes.
get his
Yes.
like early, how can I say that, boots of travel,
Yes.
and then the game is kind of won.
Yes, it's a lot of space to Tinker, right? Like
Yeah,
nobody can disagree with that. Like every team is
yeah,
fighting bottom, and Tinker can do whatever if Tinker is stupid enough to join you without boost of travel, I have nothing to say. I'm gonna say report
yeah.
him,
See,
but that is
whatever.
very hardly likely to happen, right? He will just farm, right? Let's say he will just farm.
Definitely.
It's something that everyone can agree upon. He will farm. It's a lot of space to
Yeah,
Tinker. So
yeah,
in this matchup, this is actually a hard game for Tinker, right? Because there's a
yeah.
Tuskar.
uh,
There's a
yeah.
Tuskar.
Even the Oracle, I feel like, yeah, a lot of threats to him anyway. But
So what happens if Tinker does not have to worry about Tuskar? He gets free farm. He gets a space.
yeah,
He gets to travel rather much faster, much easier.
yeah,
So
yeah,
by you coming down here, you control the tempo of the game. If the enemy team were to
yeah,
defend, you figure that it's too much. What do you have to do? Come here,
yeah.
pop the rage, and TP
Rage
back to
TP.
top, right? Like
Yes,
your
sir.
mission
Yes,
is
sir.
completed. Even though you didn't kill anyone, as long as you don't die,
Okay.
that is not damage. That is still a space to tinker.
Okay.
So what I want you to
Okay.
do is every action of yours happen. You pushing here makes space to tinker, and does
Yeah.
that sound like a winning condition? Tinker getting farmed up,
Oh,
tinker getting faster boost of travel. In the long term,
oh,
what I'm asking.
oh, yeah, totally.
Yes,
For me, seeing I didn't like go for a hard position one on the items. I need his, how can I say that? I need his help and his capability to split
yes,
push. And,
exactly. You cannot win this game alone. So
oh,
we talked about how this game will go late. Like this game is
yeah,
bound to go late, and how like Midas
yeah,
makes sense. You cannot win this game alone. You need Tinker.
yeah,
Like Tinker is a really fucking scary hero once he gets a lot of farm.
yes.
So making space for him, yes, it is a winning condition. And
Okay,
this is something that even I struggle, but it should come
okay.
clear to you as you're playing the game, as you're constantly thinking about what the game is going to turn out. Tinker is one of the most important person in this game. You will need him, and you doing something down
Yeah,
here, that's
yeah,
Very good.
Stupid.
Yes. And let's see what you did instead. What actually happened. I went skip too much. So it's minute 12, right? We discussed about how like at minute 12 you can be here, but if you look at the
Definitely.
minimap, this fucking tower has taken zero fucking damage, right?
Definitely.
And anti-mage is still farming here, and not that much pressure is being happening
No
because they
apply.
can't kill anti-mage, right? They
No.
can't. They just simply
No.
can't.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
He's
you already.
okay. He's doing just fine.
Oh, this is fine. But all I'm saying is there's always a trade-off. Is this better than you being here? I would have
No,
probably said
no, no.
yes. Oh, what are you saying?
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, me being okay. Just to be sure, you'd rather have me on the T2 offline. Offline. No,
Okay.
I'm
So
sorry. I'm
yes,
lost.
yes. I would rather want you to be here than here.
Yes, yes. This I agree.
Okay. So
Definitely.
what were you saying?
Oh no, no. I agree with you. I agree with you. I was just not sure of understanding it,
Okay. Okay.
but I agree with you.
It's the same thing we've been talking over and over. You want to pressure anti-mates, right? You want him
Yes,
to be
yes.
not standing here. He just got a fucking free wave here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something you do not want to happen. At this
No,
stage, once the laning stage is over, you don't want this to happen. This is making his game way too easy. It's free farming.
yes.
You don't
Yes.
want this to happen. I don't
No.
care. I don't care if you're hitting this tower. Let's say you already take down this tower. I don't know how, but let's say you were hitting this tower.
Yeah.
I would have still said go to bottom.
I agree with you.
Yes.
Like I get it. Now I get it. Definitely. Definitely.
Yes. Good job.
Dumb mistake. Okay. Get it.
No, it's fine. I want you to talk. If you're not talking, like this session is meaningless. So very good. I want
No,
you to
no.
talk,
Like
and I want you to say out loud like what your thinking process is, so we can just keep talking over it.
yeah.
So there are times that I'm not right, and if I'm wrong, I would have said, "Oh, I fucked up. I'm sorry." Right? So
No. Yeah.
I
Okay.
want you to
It's
talk.
like
I
for
want
me.
you to be challenging me. I'll do the same, and that's how, everyone becomes better at Dota. So,
It's
uh,
like honestly, what I'm trying to do, like in parallel, is of course learn from the things you tell me straight,
yeah,
and in the same time, I'm trying to see how I can improve my process.
yeah,
So
good
right
job.
now,
Yeah,
what I'm gonna be trying to do is, yeah, of course, yeah, get more information, right click, not right click, like left click people to see
yes,
their stuff, whatever. But plus, I gotta put myself in the other hero's position and try to understand what he's fearing the most and give that to him. Because
so
yeah, truly,
yes.
if I just thought for 1 second, if I were an anti-mage, I would definitely be content with what was happening. So I should go and mess with him.
Yeah, so we don't. I don't have to repeat. So you're now dying to. You're not getting
Yeah,
ganged up here. So
no,
if you can imagine you being down here,
yeah,
it's much better. Let's say the enemy team, the entire enemy team,
yeah,
rotated to the bottom while this
yeah,
tower is alive. Let's say 2 minutes ago. Entire enemy team seeing that
yeah,
Lifestealer is here. So this is what's happening. What will happen in my bracket, right? At
yeah,
minute 11, like we discussed, I TP to here.
yeah.
And as a reaction, every one of them came here,
Cool.
knowing
Yeah,
that how important this tower is.
yeah.
They TP to here and we fought. We fought. The two team clashed and we fought. Does
We
that?
what
What do you think is gonna happen?
oh, oh, if we clash here,
Yeah.
you
So
mean?
let's say enemy team was thinking the same thing. They understand how important this tower is. While you
Oh,
TP to here, every one of them TP to here. So you guys are not fighting over here. What's do you
so
think?
we would be, I guess, 5 versus 4, because our tinker would be still mid lane. I
Yes.
would I would think that. And then I would be like careful again because since I know my judgment is not very good, I'm like, they are 5, we are 4, so be careful. So
Yes,
I'm not
very
gonna
good.
engage.
You nailed it. You
Okay.
want to be careful, knowing that you guys are outnumbered, although
Yeah.
you are still stronger. Like
Yeah, but
number. Okay, so the first thing you have to understand at this point is you outclass everybody at this
yeah.
stage of the game. You're so strong
Yes.
with this Amla. You're very very
Yeah.
strong. You can even go 2 versus 1. You can win. Even DK he
Yeah.
cannot match up against you unless his ultimate on. So you're really strong. But you did the right thing. You guys are now outnumbered. You want to be careful, but you want to be staying here and looking for the team fight. Because
Yeah.
everyone is stacked up here. You guys are stacked up here. Knowing that anti-mage is here, does he feel
Mm.
safe farming
No, no, no.
against 4 heroes
No.
standing here, even though 5 of them are here? You guys are
Yeah.
4. He doesn't
You
feel
won't
safe,
be.
right? He knows that something is
No.
about to happen, and who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. If you ask me who's going to win, I'm going to say I don't know. But
Yeah.
what I do know is, like we said so many times, Tinker will get free farm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I'm just trying to point out every possible scenario, how and why you tipping to making a rotation in the bottom lane makes so much sense. In
Yeah.
every aspect we look at
Right.
it, it makes so much sense to me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good. So
Okay.
basically, I went over like 3 imaginary situations: you tipping to here, somebody tipping to here. I know like how this can be a little bit. I don't know. Some people will think that, oh, you're being delusional, but I think you should be. I think you should be delusional and try to
Yeah.
imagine every possible scenario, and I think
No,
that's
no, no, I get it.
become better players. Very good. Okay. The reason I went back a little bit because I wanted to see how the game actually turned out. So you died here at minute 13,
Yeah.
and we talked so much, right? And it fucking matters. Everything would have done different. So now they're pushing here, but if you did what we just discussed, this
Yeah.
game, the map would have changed. They would have lost tier 2 tower. Who the fuck knows what's going to happen after that, right? So this game will be
Yeah.
totally different. And I'm now
Yeah.
going to stop here and just play just go on. But
But I get it.
yeah,
Like for you, it's already like I've done
it's the
a lot
game.
of bad
Yeah,
things.
the game would have already won
Yeah.
if you did everything
I get
right. So that's how
I get
important
it.
playing the first 10 minutes is, and making one simple rotation would have changed
Yeah.
everything. So, and as long as you can visualize it, you're good to go. Okay, we have a lot to watch. So what I'm gonna do from here is, so this is what I saw from Purge. You know Purge, right? I like Purge.
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
When I watched his coaching session, so
Yeah.
this is how his how his session goes. If this was Purge, what he did
Yeah.
was Purge is gonna say that, okay, I think I took a lot.
Yeah.
Playing the first 10 minutes fucking matters, and the game would have been totally different. There's nothing much to
Yeah.
say, and I'm done watching
Yeah.
this replay. That's exactly what he would have said. I mean, I've been following him, and I saw that happening. It's done. He's
Like
gonna say the game is done, right? There's nothing
I
more
do
to
agree.
comment. Yeah, that's what he's gonna
Yeah.
do. So
Yeah.
I agree with
And
him. Yeah, but do
yeah.
you want me to
So
keep
do I.
going, or is
But
there any?
actually, yeah, no. Like I feel like I already have so much to think about.
Okay,
First, you've already, I don't know if you felt it, but you gave me so many
okay,
information,
very good.
new stuff to process for me. So this is like so great. And plus, I do agree with this philosophy. Is like if I do the best, like the perfect, how can I say that? The decisions in the first 15 minutes, then no matter what, I'm gonna win. Like it's okay. Like I'm crushing them so hard that it's hard for them to. Yeah, I want to focus on those 10, 15 first minutes, get them right, be, how can I say that? Feel okay with them, and then move on to mid game, then move on to maybe late game.
Yeah,
But so far, I still feel like I need to improve on this. As you said, how can I say that? When the draft is here, is finished, I gotta be able to assess how the game is gonna go. I think that's my main priority, like strategy wise, and then micro wise, I have to click on people, see their items, their
yes,
level, their progression. So those are some two huge things for me.
yeah. Do you see how
And
much
then,
damage you just did? Oh,
yeah. And I'm like, I even thought I could kill him, even though I died top, I lost a bit of my momentum and stuff, but I'm still doing crap load of damage.
yes.
Yeah,
If this was 3 minutes ago when Anti solo and when
definitely,
DK was busy in the middle, when you would have
definitely,
fucking killed him right away, right? So that's how
definitely.
strong
And
you
I'm
are.
not, yeah.
So
And the
understanding
anti,
how strong you are is important too. So you're not gonna
definitely,
die here again. So this all that things is just everything went wrong here from round, right?
definitely.
So I mean we can still watch. I think it is worthy. Keep watching because
Okay,
this
okay.
this will happen. To be honest,
Yeah,
making mistakes and making bad. Oh, nice hook.
yeah,
Making bad decision and what I feel is when you are, I don't want to say 3K is low. Actually, 3K is
yeah,
pretty high level. But if you're below 4.5K, players will still struggle a lot to finish the game early. Even though when they were supposed to end much faster, they just
yeah,
can't. They have
yeah,
bad coordination, bad decision making.
Yeah.
Every aspect they are not as good as 5K skipper, so they will struggle. So let's say this happened, and it could be worth talking about itemization, what you could have done in specific situations. I think it is worth it. Just keep going. Do you agree?
Okay.
Or do you have
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I agree actually.
Okay, so next item you picked was Sanj and Yasha. Okay.
This is, I have to confess, like, I think at this stage I'm not tilted, like, I'm not the kind of player to get tilted, but I'm like, losing confidence and losing this energy that makes me think proactively. So now I'm just like building this bastard item that does a lot of stuff,
Okay.
but nothing really. So I think that's, lack of, yeah, processing from me. That's a
You
problem.
know what? I like Sanj and Yasha. I mean, I get it. So okay, what happens? What does Sanj and Yasha? What does item offer? What does it do to you?
For me, high movement speed to
Yes.
be able just to, yeah, figure
Yes.
things out between two lanes if I'm not well coordinated with my team. Helps me, yeah, get into fights even if I'm late. Like, go through the jungle faster.
Yes.
Like,
Just yeah. You're right. You're right. Keep going. Keep going.
so yeah, for me, my idea is like, fuck, I lost a bit of the advantage I was having
Yeah.
since I feel like I don't have any vision on the map. I don't understand what's going on, and I don't know where to focus. Let me focus on myself and try to, anyway, postpone the time we're gonna fight. I'm just thinking that I have no information. I feel like in the map. That's how I feel. I feel like
Good job. Yeah.
a dark place.
Don't miss last like this. I just went back. Yeah, because this is where your 3 came in more, and you shouldn't miss last like that. So this is all about concentration, right? There's no sense
Yep.
for you to no. This
No.
is not this is not acceptable. Don't no.
I
So
know. I know.
you're right. Mobility is the main reason of getting Sanjay Yasha, and you even get the set of resistance. So just overall, Sanjay Yasha is a very good early item. So even it's like about maybe 20. Yes, Sanjay Yasha makes sense, and I would have done the same thing if I just want to get overall just stronger, more mobility, more
Yeah.
strength. It makes sense to me. Um, and there's anti-maze mobility matters. So this is fine. So let's keep watching. Okay.
I don't even believe in myself doing this. I should just back.
It's fine. I'm
Useless.
gonna fast forward a little bit because I want to
Sure.
see how like because now the game is a little bit frozen. Both teams are playing a little bit passive. You're just farming here.
Like, oh,
Okay, just a quick question. After getting omelet, instead of getting Sanjay Yasha, this is like 4,000 gold, right? In total. Am I right?
yeah,
Yasha is 2,000. Sanj
that's
is another
oh,
2,000. So that's like
yeah,
4,000. What
yeah.
are other alternative items that you can get? You can imagine getting as Lifestealer at this stage
Huh.
with the
At
same
this stage,
with about the same amount of gold. With about the same amount of gold.
yeah, yeah. I'm thinking, um, I wouldn't get that. I'm thinking just, actually, I have a bad, maybe, okay. This is something I gotta work on. Usually, um, to think about the next item, I gotta open the shop, see all the items to get some, how can I say that, inspiration. I'm not very good to just on the spot give item recommendations, but I would go, I would recommend, I don't know, AC, but I feel like, how can I say that? It won't benefit anyone except me. There is there's a later, but I feel like again I'm not gonna be the only one benefiting from it, even though I can push towers easily with it. I don't feel it's gonna make a difference. Even and that's all I'm thinking about, like minus armor items. That's all I'm thinking about.
Okay, so I'll ask you a question. What happens if you get Dazzle later? At minute
For
20,
me,
at minute 20, you have omelet, face boost, and you have Dazzle later. What happens?
for me, if I have, for instance, but we don't have a lot of stuns. Like, this is my process. If we have some stuns, some people are just locked in. I can go with Desolator because I can dish out a lot of damage.
Very
Now
good.
I feel like even on anti-mage, I can maybe in one hit take 20% of his HP, but I can kill him, can do nothing. Tusk, whatever, same. You see, I feel like I can dish out a lot of damage, but without really being a kill threat.
Mhm.
And plus, since I don't see where the game is going and I don't feel like we have strategic wards, I don't feel like I'm going to be taking a tower anytime soon. So, not thinking of
Okay.
this later.
So you're right. I agree with everything you said. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. One thing you mentioned about the tower damage. Yes, you will do more damage to the tower with the Desolator. So if you get Desolator, can you Roshan?
Oh, 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 I didn't think about that, man. Yeah, that would help greatly. I don't know if I can do it, but yeah,
So
if you were in game with me,
yeah.
told me so, I would have tried, yeah.
Okay. So this is just applies to every game. Once you guys have won the clash, like you guys killed Beastmaster, you guys killed
Yep.
maybe Antimax was farming somewhere else. So let's say you guys killed Tuskar, Beastmaster, Oracle, just happen to kill.
Yep.
With that 20 seconds, like they will be down for 20 to 30 seconds. You guys go to Roshan. You
Yeah.
have Open Wind, you have Omelet, you have Desolator.
Yeah.
Can you kill Roshan?
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, seeing level 16 and all, yeah, I can.
Um, it's questionable. What I'm saying
It's
is
a friend.
it's a little
Yeah.
bit questionable. Yes, you can definitely kill him. Nobody knows. I don't know. If you ask me, I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you
Yeah.
cannot. But I measure within 20
Can try.
seconds, you will be
Yeah.
guaranteed to hit Roshan by like at least 40% HP. Like that's how strong
Yeah.
you are. Although there's nobody in your team to apply physical damage, as long
Yeah.
as Timbersaw is tanking the Roshan, like Timbersaw can tank
Exactly.
Roshan and
That's
you're free hitting the Roshan, it's pretty
yeah.
fast. Maybe
Yes.
30%, 40%, I don't know. It depends on, right? But what I'm saying is, you guys have Tinker.
Yeah.
You guys have
Yeah.
Techies.
Yes.
Can they secure this area with the march and with the mines and
Yep.
yes. And the only threat, the only thing that I'm annoyed about, the fact that I'm
Yeah.
Roshaning, the only thing that I should be really worried about is
Outing. Yeah.
Beastmaster's vision. He
Yeah.
has Call of the Wild Hog, right?
Out.
This
Yeah.
he can just simply send it to here. They have a permanent vision, and you guys
Yes.
won't like it, right? If they know
Yeah.
what. But what I'm saying is, it's an option with the Desolator. You guys have an option to go to Roshan, and if you happen
Okay.
to clash about here, right, and kill all of them, go to Roshan. When the wave is pushed into here, they can't contest Roshan. They just can't. They
Yeah.
just lost the tier 1 tower. This tower is alive, that sucks. But when the wave is hitting here, and
Yeah.
two of them are dead, this Roshan is free. I
Yeah.
guarantee
Yeah.
it. It's free. It really is.
I agree.
So Desolator is an option you can consider.
Mm.
And it also makes you hit really fucking hard at this time, at minute 20. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
You are
Okay.
so
Okay.
strong. I know how Sanjay Yasha is like, we discussed about it, it's mobility item,
Yeah.
but to be honest, this is an item that I don't think you should be getting as Lifestealer. There are a lot of, even the pro players get this item, but it will make sense to them. But if you get Desolator,
Yeah.
all you're saying is, I'm going to fucking delete you in 3 seconds. Like,
Yes.
because I do so much damage. That is my
Yes.
job as, that's what I perceive Lifestealer's job is in this game. In this, you're so strong. If you get Desolator, they can't dare to fucking come near you. They just can't.
Okay.
It's a lot of threats. If well, you get Sanjay Yasha, yes, you're stronger, but not as strong as the Desolator. Can you Roshan with this item magician? Can you?
No. 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 No.
It's
No.
very unlikely, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on.
Okay.
Do you think there is any other items better than Desolator and Sanjay Yasha at this moment with the same amount of gold, 4,000 gold?
Um, I don't know how an active stun would work. Like I don't remember the name of it. The cranium basher into
Okay,
whatever it is.
okay,
This would just give me an option. Like we have no stun, no reliable stun, so maybe it can help against this AM.
okay.
Um, this is an option. Oh man, I'm dying to just open the list of items.
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
Okay. So I'll share
Yeah,
you. I'll just talk my opinion. Okay. Basher is an option. I think I can agree, but problem with the Basher is um at this stage, Basher
yeah.
may be a solution, but it's not a guaranteed stun, and it's the proc
No,
is like 20%, 25, something like that.
yeah,
I
that's
remember.
shit.
So
Unless I get an active,
yeah,
yeah,
unless you
worth
get
it.
the Abyssal Blade, it's just meh,
Yeah,
right? It's like
yeah,
um with the full 1,000 gold and the gold you're having running, you're now holding 900 gold.
yeah.
What happens if you get the Radiance
Oh,
at minute 20? What happens if you
oh.
get Radiance?
So this one I need to think about it
Okay.
because I never did. Like for me, Radiance, it's your first or second item, but no more.
Okay.
So, so that's dumb. Maybe out.
Um. Okay. Keep
If I
going. I
get it,
think I think you're thinking. Keep going. Keep talking.
okay. If I so that's my idea, but I feel like if I get it now, if I get it now, not gonna help me much in fights. I would say just a bit, not that much. It will help me be efficient in farming for sure. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I think I don't have the right things
No, you
to
shouldn't be. No, it's totally fine. I'm just asking. I'm just
like. I
asking.
don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mm,
Um, if you get Radiance at minute 20, okay,
yeah.
whatever the hero you're playing, yeah, um, it's so strong. That's that could be just me thinking, but if you can get Radiance at minute 21, let's imagine this
I'm sorry.
from the enemy's team. It's minute 21, right? It's minute
Okay.
21, and you're let's say I don't know. Let's say you're playing DK, okay?
Okay.
You're level 14, and you clicked on Lifestealer. So you're not. I'm sorry. Let's go. You're DK. Oh,
Yeah.
Lifestealer is level 16.
Yeah.
He has Omelette. He has fucking Radiance. How do you feel? Is that a threat? Is
Um.
that a threat?
Like it's gonna be just if it's the just him. Yeah, he's
No,
gonna
it
be
can be
real
it
work.
can be anyone. But I'm just saying, you pick the hero. Let's say your anti is because you're pushing one hero, right?
Yeah.
You're this much farmed.
Oh, actually, I didn't get your question. So yeah, idea is yeah. What if I didn't buy Sanjin Yasha? Of course, and I'm sorry. So yeah, no, he would feel like threatened in the sense that I can compete with his. How can I say that farm? How can I say that? Farm speed. But I have already an item that dishes out damage like right now. Like if I had ranges compared to the anti-mage, he feels like shit because Battle Fury doesn't add much, just
Yes,
clearing waves, and I have the
yes,
same clearing waves
yes.
plus damage, plus
So
mischange.
yes, so
Plus,
anti-mage job is to push the lane as fast as you can, push the lane, go to jungle, farm, so he can get the
yeah,
Manta style. That's when he power spike for the first time, but it's already late in this game, by the way. That's when he power spikes. So by pushing in the wave, anti-mage forces the enemy teams to react to it, and
okay,
when they don't have the wave clear, that is when anti-mage will have even more time to farm, right? Because
yeah,
you're
yeah,
he's pushing the wave, you guys are taking time to push out the wave.
yeah,
That's when he gets a free farm, and he will get the
yeah,
free farm for the next 10 minutes. He'll get the Manta
yep,
style, he'll get the heart, he'll get Basher. You guys are doomed, right? So that's how
yep,
exactly how anti-mages want to win the game. But in this game, Tinker has good AoE because he has the
yeah,
March, but do you really have anyone else? I get how Team Russell has Chakra, but
yeah.
is the
Help
lane
out.
pushing ability something you want to have as Lifestealer,
Yeah, you're right, man.
right?
Okay, yeah, you're right. Ah,
So
I didn't even
Radiance
see
makes
that
sense to you,
aspect.
right? Radiance is like
Yeah, a lot of sense.
it gives you
So yeah, I
permanent.
should,
Yep, go ahead.
or I should be building anyway this Mjolnir, or I don't know how it's called,
Yes, even the
or
Maelstrom makes
Radiant.
sense. Yes, you need
Yeah,
some form of AOE. You do.
yeah,
It's gonna kill the boars. It's just
yeah.
gonna kill everyone coming near you. It totally makes sense, right?
It's
So
obvious.
in that
Oh,
sense,
this is good.
Sanjay is better than Sanjay Yasha.
Yeah,
This
it
item,
is.
you get this item when you think you don't really know what to get. If you feel
Yep.
like you don't know what to get and nothing's gonna do, then you get Sanjay and Yasha. You maybe you appreciate the extra stats, the status resistance,
Yep.
but it really doesn't change the enemy team's game plan, right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
really
yeah,
doesn't. Does that
yeah.
make sense to you?
Yeah,
So
man. Yeah,
yeah,
man. That's nice, actually. Thanks.
very good. I'm
That's
glad
clear.
something's enlightened up. So I'm very good.
Oh,
Uh, okay.
yep, 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 yep.
And Roddy, if you get it, the missing chance, well, how much is the missing chance, if you can remember?
17.
Yes, very good. And how much
Yeah.
damage? How much is the burning damage?
60 per second. Maybe 60, I would say. I don't know.
Yes, 60. Very good.
Yeah.
You're better than me because I was a little bit confused as well.
Oh.
um, the reason I'm asking is I want you to know how strong you become after getting the item. 17% missing chance, and you will deal 60 magical damage per second.
Yeah.
Basically, it means you'll be killing the hogs, killing the boars around Beastmaster. Isn't that crazy? At minute 20, you have permanent 60 magical damage and
Yeah.
17% evasion. And you get
Yeah.
plus damage from the Sacred Relic as Lifestealer. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? Isn't that crazy good? I think it's
It
really
is.
strong. It is. It's really good.
It
And if
is.
that doesn't work, if radio is too expensive for you because you had a shittier early game, yes,
Yep.
Maelstrom is an option because you want to have the wave clear. It changes the
Clearing.
teammate's game plan.
Yeah.
It changes DK's game plan. It changes Beastmaster's game plan because these are the enemy team are the ones that want to push the towers as fast as they can
Yeah.
against Tinker. Tinker does
Yeah.
not play the game well when all the towers are gone. So if these two
Hmm.
towers are gone at around this time, you guys lost the game. I'm pretty sure this tower is really important. So right now at this stage, all you have to do is protect this tower at all cost. It's a matter of who takes this tower first. This is really important. If Tinker does not have this tower, he has nowhere else to TP. It will fucking
Yeah.
change the game. So this is all that matters.
Yeah.
This tower. That is why we talk so much about the importance of this tower. It's really
Oh,
important. Yeah.
man. Yeah, that's deep, man.
Yeah, so usually
Okay,
I
okay.
want you to treat tier 1 safe lane tower. Most of the time it's gonna be safe lane tower. I want you to treat this tower. It's gonna be now or never. Around minute 10, if you think, oh, I'm strong enough to take this tower, you should do it because it's gonna be now or never. So at minute
Okay.
21, this is alive. You will never be able to take tower when the enemy team is doing the
Nice.
proper things. That's how important
Nice, nice,
this
nice,
can.
nice, nice.
Nice. Okay, let's move on.
Ah, that's clear.
You guys are killing them. Very good. Skipping forward.